Yeah, well, FaZe is a support player, supporting his mate.
Young FaZe holding the stream steady as he will get himself onto the mega health. And a shaft as well. He's got 2 of them now.
Don't overdo it.
Alright.
Let's watch Claws, GMT. Claws.
Let's do it.
Great throw to Latromi there, and another great throw up top. Unfortunately, I was really expecting Silent Sep to be up there. Yeah.
It would have been nice,
amazing if he was up there. Yeah, like a triangle throw.
Like, it would have actually been a great throw.
Yeah.
Rather than just something a commentator has said, because we love putting adjectives before nouns.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, we're seeing Proof get the first cap.
Only 38 HP bus trying to make it happen with the Vindy, but yeah, not... I don't know, this feels so much worse than he's making it look. Let's going to collect the Vindy Mega as well. Opportunity knocks, as I always say. Silent Sep does have the MacGuffin. Let's have a look at where he is. He's by red. Not a whole lot of stat kit. Liths could be barreling into this room any second now. As Silent Sep goes silent. And that is the Vindy fading now. Silent Sep getting the info from his team, I'm sure. I'd love to listen to it. Of course, we can't. Gonna take the spread.
That's alright.
And yeah, he's got a bit of a scout ahead, I think. But FaZe is there with the rocket. Up the jump pad goes Silent Sep, but he's gonna fall ever so quickly. Claws like that. Oh, what's that meme where they're like looking through the gate in the rain? I can't remember, but anyway, he wanted in, and he couldn't get in.
Yeah, it was really deliberate play from Silent Sep. You saw, you could tell what he was doing when he was hiding in the enemy base with the MacGuffin. No way of proof knowing that the prize was so close to where they want it to be, and he deliberately obviously goes back. He timed the red previously, collects the red, and it did get them some points on the board, but Proof looking so good. Already racking up the coins gathered by Mr. MacGuffin man here, and yeah, looking really, really strong.
What is that meme though? Like, is it a Spider-Man one? He's just looking longingly through the window. I can't remember that. We need to find out. Someone in the chat. We're going to crowdsource our memes. All right, Silent Sep with the MacGuffin. Meanwhile, we'll talk about that before we get back to the topic of that hand. 100-100. Not going anywhere near the Vindy. Latrome's going to pick that up, and oh no. The thing's happened again, Jake, where people can't do the ramp jump.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that personally. Yeah, I feel that really personally, to be honest with you. And every time, you know, more often than not, we'll see a member of 2Z, usually Silent Sep, but in this case, Latromi with the red armor. Proof need to catch on to that and try and stop them getting so many reds, because it really helps them defend and attack, obviously, because you're just so healthy. You can have the best shaft in the world, but if you're constantly going up against opponents with more stack, it's, you know, more often than not going to go your way.
Speaking of best shaft in the world, bus driver might have it. Let's listen in, Jahar, with Proof, please.
Yes. Come for blue lips.
Okay, one blue.
One railing rocket, they know me.
I'm holding mega.
He's recon rocket, he's recon rocket.
Two rocket. Go fast.
One behind. Yeah, LG.
I got it. Yeah.
Two cut. Nice cap.
One point.
Screaming blue.
Dead.
Nice cap.
Good
I think
cap.
Australian base.
Two mega. One L.
One rail L and 1 HP. He's rail top.
Railed again.
Silencer from Pincer.
Close weak.
Bend in jail.
Yes, jail. Very weak on jail.
Nice kill.
Heaven last. He took a lot.
One from court as well.
2 heaven.
2 in. All three in.
1 point. One is screaming. 1 point. 2 screaming.
Jail.
Dead.
I'm on bend.
They're gonna bend, I think.
Red. He's going red.
Okay.
No, he's faking it.
Let's see.
Bend now. Ben,
Real
Ben.
bad, real bad, yes.
Oh my god.
Flank.
He's
Flank.
weak.
Railed
minus
again.
40.
Very weak, very weak. You went
The
to...
movement mistake,
damage.
George.
He can die
Good
from
battle.
rail.
They're weak,
Rail.
they're weak, they're weak.
I'll take I have stack.
One more
Go back
rocket,
to base
yeah.
fast.
Two
I
rocket,
killed
two
once.
rocket.
I don't care. Cat base, I'll try.
They got PU. PU red, PU red.
Okay. One on base weak. I'm
He's
delaying.
not red, he's not red, he's not red.
I will hide in base.
Okay, call.
I'm very low.
I'm hiding on L.
One on call weak, call weak.
2 on point.
The trap has been
Okay,
sprung.
boys.
Nice one, boys.
What is he? Is he okay?
Wow.
Crouching but hidden
Jump in.
driver.
He was running from rail bend. I think he took red.
Got blue. Cool.
Let's take this away, Jake, as proof on the board on 2Z's pick.
Yeah.
Big plays from the boys.
This is exactly the sort of game you want to get when it's like a face there. What was going on there?
One damage pincer.
I feel like we stumbled across something we shouldn't have done there. It was really like creepy, but
was a
yeah,
private
this is what you're
moment.
gonna get. Yeah, it really was. This is what you're gonna get on a pick where both teams are strong. This is clearly 2Z's primary pick, but this is Proof's second pick. So really, really good game so far. Really enjoying this.
I'm glad you are, Jake. Makes one of us. Claws, not with a lot of HP. Oh, and Bus Driver's gonna take him down. As he
Great
will
pass
try and
to
get
Liz there.
through to Red. Yeah, and Liz, he's been the man of the match for me, honestly. He's not showing up in the damage as big this time, but I feel like he's always there when it matters. Just impact. That's what he's got in spades. Latromi with the Vindy, a very passive play thus far, looking for a red. They have it timed, I'm imagining, based on when he's shown up. Not going to have very long with this Vindy left, but can make an attack for sure. He's going to go in, make sure work Bus Driver and phase. That's going to be the pull as well. Vindy will last a little longer, but yeah, doesn't have it for this run. He's going to cap pretty easily anyway, no resistance.
You can see how deliberate that was, that they slow played it with the power up, waiting for the red, but they also sent the other two members into the base to soften them up. So it was an easy double kill for Latromi, and it's resulted in the cat. We'll see how well they can defend now. 95 damage pincers, by the way, from Claws. Unfortunately missed the hundo there.
He's missed though, hasn't he? He's missed the hundo.
He's rubbish.
No respect for a man who misses his hundo. Oh, Piggy in the middle. Latromi wins.
Defend your base.
Poor
Yeah,
old
this is really nice play.
Yeah, and I think what I would say you were most astute in your analysis is when you said this was going to be a really high-level game, which obviously winners finals, right? But on Sunken especially, this may be where both teams are at their very most adept.
Yeah, and we're seeing it, and we literally just saw Claws pick up another red from 2Z. That you really get so good at controlling that red part of the map. It's not even a dangerous area to go down to. It's red on this map is often kind of forgotten because it's kind of down and out of the way compared to Marina, but you'll often see that red on a 2Z member.
Looking at the mutual with Liths, Latromi with the MacGuffin, Silence set with the Vindicator. It's going to be Vindy defense with a red, 50 bubble as well. Ooh, I'm not feeling good about Proof's chances in this round, but Silence set not pushing forward with either his pincer or his shaft. That he had both. The sidescope from with the MG from Rain has to give away the Vindy when he had such a stack. I don't know. That felt like a misplay to me, but still, it is 2Z's cap. It is their Vindicator as well. I shouldn't be too critical.
Wow.
I gotta be honest, the weapon
shotgun's letting
selection
him
looks
down.
so strange. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have expected the shaft there, I would presume, but feeling a little. He was feeling it a bit after hitting that quick pincer, and yeah, I think the shotgun just let him down slightly there. A couple of slightly off shots, which can happen at really close range, ironically. And another red to 2Z.
Another red to 2Z. Latromi stacked to high heaven, but the damage from Bus Driver and FaZe absolutely massive. Liths now going to be running this out. And I feel like 2Z getting outgunned a little bit.
It's almost the scoreline doesn't really reflect what we've been seeing. It feels like the MacGuffin has been in proof space for quite some time, but the scoreline really doesn't show that. 2Z sitting on 85, but it looks like they've got a good run here. A couple of members with some armor as well, which is really important in MacGuffin, and they've just collected Mega as well. This could be the winning push here.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is Vindy in 10, which is kind of bad timing if you're proof, because we just see that cap now from 2Z.
Yeah.
Pincer out from Claws, 32 health, but he's going to get all the damage anyway, and they can't touch. Milliseconds separating us there from an overtime, but it's 1-1 on Sunken, 2Z versus Proof to steal a line from Greg Wallace. Diabotical. It doesn't get tougher than this.
I mean, it was always going to go to around 3, wasn't it? That's exactly what we want.
It was always going to go to a MasterChef reference.
Yeah, that one I'm going to ignore.
Inevitable.
As well.
Production just wants to note that earns Jake 1 voucher for wrestling reference.
Wonderful, Jahat. Thank you for that. I'll reveal what you said a little bit later. Silencer taking it to a base A. Solid choice. Very easy to hit players coming over the crystal area, which he literally just demonstrated. That's fantastic for my casting self-esteem.
Well done, Jake. Well done.
Yep. Really well done. This Vindicator obviously very important. I wonder if 2Z are going to just stick on defense or maybe send a couple of guys down that way. Looks like Silencer's going to get an angle on it. He is nicely stacked, but a good body block from FaZe to let Bus Driver survive.
He just wanted the power up for himself though, Jake.
Don't we all, mate? Nothing better than a Vindy run.
Genuinely some of my most horrific and embarrassing moments in Arena FPS have involved a Vindicator.
Yeah, your aim goes down. You might get triple the damage, but your aim decreases
damage?
by
Third of the hits.
25%. Yeah.
It's actually, for me, a DPS downgrade, usually.
I'll keep that in mind for when we make a team for the next test series.
Yeah. We want the 15 grand. We don't want the caster money.
Yeah. It's the glory I'm after.
Is it really? The glory?
Yeah.
I thought you got enough of that with your football manager, Jake. Taking Swindon Town back to the
I'll tell you what. We could do a whole podcast on that.
We could. Before we derail this any further, Jahar, can we go to proof, please?
Enemy MacGuffin.
They're going core. I'm on him. Railbend. 2 dead.
I got Mega.
I'm getting back out.
Oh, yeah. One from red.
He's in already. He's sniper.
Yeah.
2 on Mega. 2 on
96
Mega.
power.
2 there. We're all LG, so we need to.
I'm gonna check 1 Mega.
I'm going Railbend.
Yeah, bend now, quick.
I'm with you, Lish.
Blank.
I'm with you as well.
Blank.
I'm gonna push aggressively. Like,
2 of you.
Behind you.
can die on Railbend.
Red.
Jump into red.
Oh, we all push the same way.
Pad.
Go in red pad.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Alone. He went back to LG. I'm on him on red. He's at power up. Mega.
LG.
Pristine Mega. I'll play for power up. Soul is weak on rail.
Enemy
They have
Vindicator.
power up. Soul went Railbend.
Hold on,
One,
Mega.
slide.
He's on Mega cell.
Red.
Oh,
Ready Soul. Ready Soul.
Bus driver.
Yeah, he's pad now.
Yeah,
Represent the
I
good
killed one.
studio.
Silence to minus 50 in base.
One slide. Weak on slide.
One down.
Dead.
Close flank.
I'm gonna go shaft.
I'm just gonna push for pad.
Hang on, man.
Some damage. Flank.
Push and
on
feel it.
weak.
Minus pounded on 1. Blue and claw and flank.
That's a weak. Bluzz flank. It's pretty healthy. I spawn
can get
flank with you.
I'm there.
I'll be on.
I'm on rocket.
2 on still. They spawn
It's
close.
fine, man. Oh,
I can't touch
oh
it.
my fucking lord.
Fuck.
There we have it. It's a 2-1 in the end. A hard-fought battle between 2Z and Proof, but in the end, 2Z will take their own map pick.
Claws. 70% pincer accuracy, 8k damage, 51 frags. It's just insane. He's back.
I would also... Now, far be it from me to criticize FaZe as a player, which I won't do because he's excellent. But he's saying that 2Z is worse with Claws, and he's even gone on to say that he doesn't think Claws is that great of a player. I don't know. I think he might be all right.
Yeah, I mean, we would never see those sort of damage numbers from James, I don't imagine. And that was a really, he's not playing against nubs in VR. He's playing against Proof. Probably the second favorite for the whole thing. They were some crazy numbers. Really, really well played. Really helps when you've got two item controllers like Silent Sep and Latromi to back you up. You just frees him up to do whatever he wants. And it looks like we're going to Extinction. We're going to Oxide this time, though. Is that right?
We're going to Oxide. Okay. We didn't see it a lot yesterday, a little bit towards the end of things. Waiting for Liz to rejoin, by the way. But we will get on that in a sec. Oxide, it's so strange. Everything in my head says you don't want to take Latromi and Silent Sep to Extinction. But I do have faith in this team. I think that FaZe is great, Liz is great, Bus Driver is great, and they're betting on themselves here, which you have to respect.
You can't really picture either of these teams wanting to play Wipeout. Do you see what I mean? It kind of feels a little bit like a gamble pick.
They're too
so
good
for it. Yeah, literally. It feels like they'd rather sort of put their skills to the ultimate test and pick a really much more nuanced game mode in Extinction. I'm excited for this one.
This could go either way. What a series, man. It's a real treat. This is just about the apex of Diabotical right now, and I'm so glad to be here watching it. Silent Sep,
absolutely,
one of the best players in the world. FaZe, one of the best players in the world. Claws, we haven't seen enough on him to say, but well, he certainly could be with that performance. What a series this is, and I really hope we go to a third map. So I'm going to be pulling for Proof in the second map. It is Oxide, their pick of the map. I'm going to be following Silent Sep, who making his way into the power-up room. Going to take down Bus Driver. And Silent Sep is the life leader here, right, Jake?
I don't know for sure. He's certainly playing a little bit more like a life leader because Claws certainly isn't. He's already gone down twice, but Bus Driver also has died 3 times. So clearly, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't put Claws as your life lead if you were sort of had to put this team together, would you? So yeah, I mean,
the
I think
skill set screams Ghost.
Correct. Yeah, like the fact that he has a license to die as many times as he wants and output as much damage as he wants, you're going to do that all day long. So yeah, interesting to see whether Silent Sep and Latromi. Wouldn't really shock me if they traded that role back and forth because they're both really cerebral players. Whereas the Proof guys, you think FaZe, as we discussed earlier, really wants to play that himself every time he can. Yeah,
welcome
great frags.
To the FaZe show with the Vindy. Going to be getting a few frags and continues this aggression from the young Pole. Is okay, Claws with a pretty much naked shaft, just no armor, no health, just picked up the gun and went and still got so much done. Silent Sep 2 lives, FaZe with 3. The stack advantage for Silent Sep though, and FaZe without the Vindy now. Things are about as tight as they could be.
Yeah, really unlucky from FaZe. His Vindicator ran out just a second or two before he hit that really quick pincer shot. That may well have obviously resulted in a frag against Silent Sep, and there would have been a nice strong position to possibly take the first round. But his Vindy just ran out, and they've exchanging damage again. This is really fun to watch already.
So, yeah, just doffing of the hat to each other. Respective life leaders. Claws takes down FaZe. Silent Step though caught up. Ooh, Bus Driver almost did some great damage there. Didn't quite come to beat. FaZe has found himself, I believe, a blue. Silent Step had the most recent Mega and red, so he's looking pretty healthy. And it's going to be hard to knock him down. Already playing for this next Mega, I believe. Has the timing on it. Has to back away, though. Of course, I mean, you want to be near items if you're life leader, but equally, they know you want to be near items, right? So they are very much the most dangerous and the safest places on the map. FaZe gonna take down Silence, just that unbridled aggression. Even as a life leader, he contributes. This is what we talk about time and time again with FaZe. He's adding that third gun.
Yeah, I think Silent Step has that great skill set as well. I think maybe waited a little bit too obviously for that Mega to spawn, and a really, really strong push from Proof, who, as we say, taking round 1.
Life leader on life leader action as, I'm sorry we missed it, but FaZe did take down Silent Step there at the end. It was 2Z's Vindicator, but they never got to use it.
Definitely not, and I'm kind of hoping we get. I think maybe we do a listening now, Jahar, I would say, on Proof. They've got the win in their sails, and let's see if they can convert round 2 as well.
They might get the red.
Show me weak
too far
LG.
from
One
red.
on red. One on ramp.
Trying to get the
Show me
blue.
top secret. Very
2 on red.
Okay,
2 on
let's
red.
go
Let's play Mega.
I'm just playing dwarfs and things.
Show me weak.
Secret,
there.
nice.
I'm gonna hold power up room. Watch mid, if possible.
Okay,
One
but
power up room, close. He's weak. On the
Ready
TP.
on Mega?
2 there. 2 targets are LG.
Someone's got to oil their girder.
Chanel G on.
Inside position.
Yeah.
On weak secret.
Weak
One on
power
I'm
LG.
pushing with
Dead
you.
one.
He's weak, down.
Can't get there. Might need to back up.
Yeah, I'm backing
Elbow
away.
blue available.
Enemy Vanguard.
You can maybe get elbow blue and red.
Oh, I'm trying to.
I will try to hold red. I'll stand on it. Just less. I come in red.
Crossbow.
I took red from them. Sunset weak, broken.
He's on
Yeah,
ramp
broken.
with
Nice.
power up on ramp.
Yes, I'm pushing him.
Fuck me. Still ramp.
Okay, he's screaming. He's dead.
I can take.
One on rail. Okay, heaven.
One rail, heaven.
Heaven.
Touch.
Then.
Nice kill.
Let me take the blue.
Elbow blue up, yes.
Red's up. Red's up.
Target.
One on it. Target on red.
Okay, I'm railing. Railed him. Still there, feel low.
Yeah, I'm being pushed on the
I
corner.
think he went broken. He's on ramp. Can't help you first.
I'm dead.
We need to set up
One
some
life.
place.
I'm on rockets.
They went to Mega. Let's try and hold red side.
Can you hold it with me?
I'm
I'll
holding.
go only
secret.
rockets, nothing else.
One railed on LG.
Care broken. Care broken. Broken.
Yep.
Heaven.
I'm holding secret side for you.
Yeah, they're pushing. I can't take
Pushing.
it.
I'm killing the ghost. I'll push out.
Ah, they
Still
got
up.
me. Okay.
Still up.
Let me try and take it.
I'm pushing out.
They're pushing from behind.
One more secret.
Target
I'm
rail.
being pincered.
Shotgun. Target rail. Shotgun. I'm
Being
killing
pincered, unbroken.
Took a lot on mid. Top mid.
I killed the guy rail. Kill the guy
Okay,
rail.
I'm coming back.
Care ramp. Care ramp. Care ramp. Care ramp.
Yeah, they're watching with pincer.
Target is smoke. He's
I'm
trying
on
to finish.
broken. I'm hiding on
Care
broken.
smoke. Care
Yeah, I'm
smoke.
being pushed.
Good
One more.
Fighting at red. Close weak there, Mario.
I'm on blue.
They're
Got
gonna
it.
get red. They have red on a ghost, careful.
One smoke. Care smoke.
Checking Mega for you.
Go on
They found
ramp.
me.
Go for rail.
Okay, I'm
Lower
broken.
rail. Oh,
I'm ramp. I'm chasing. Being chased. One
target
is broken.
plasma.
He's on rail.
Target
Yeah.
rail now.
Incoming.
He's on
I'm
heaven.
connecting, I believe.
He's on
Can we go for power?
ramp. He's on ramp. Target top secret. Top
Found me.
secret.
Found me. They found me on ramp.
I think we should let back up the power a bit.
They're a connector. All of them.
Okay.
These rounds. Dear Lord, Jake, they're close. Oh, it's you that's
Man.
making the weird noise.
It's my microphone stand, yeah. I kicked it back to take a sip of my drink.
Get some lithium grease on
That-
that, lad.
That round looked anything but comfortable. FaZe did a really good job of just staying alive
Oh, the
in
poor
those
boy.
really, around the red area. But yeah, it just shows you the level that this game's at. That 2Z make it so uncomfortable at all times. He was getting pincered from angles that I didn't even know existed half the time. we got a game here.
I mean, Silent Set looks so annoying to frag. Claws as the ghost. Oh, it's just horrible, isn't it? It's vile. Lith's on the Mega now. FaZe going down. Who's going to be life lead here? It's got to be Lith's. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think the only person we haven't... No, we did see him once. We did see him once as life lead. But it was sort of similar. It wasn't by choice.
Unfortunately, we wasn't able to capture whether this is a deliberate plan, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe FaZe just had an unlucky start and went down early, and Lift's taken over now. Silent Set really enjoying himself. He's consistently been able to be the life lead for his team, and doing a really good job. Could have stabbed
Shades
the
of
trophy as
Pavel
well.
yesterday.
Got a bit of an Overwatch situation going on there with a heal siphonator from the back. That was quite interesting.
Actually out-healing the damage.
Yeah.
Liths has to make it happen here. 1 versus 2, and he's doing okay. Turns out it was a 1 versus 3, near enough, but Bus Driver was there to get him out of dodge. 50 health remaining, and I think, much like last round, so uncomfortable. The life leader on the side of Proof has never been able to get the stack they want to work with. Whereas Silent Set, look at the top left hand of your screen. The man's always got stack until he doesn't. They almost bring him down. And now, 3 lives plays against 2. Still Silent Set unable to get stack. So low, and it's FaZe in the back going to take him down.
Wow.
FaZe unleashed as a ghost. And that,
Yeah, you get a lot more
that could be
freedom.
a scary prospect as well.
Definitely. We did see Claws pick up red just before this next one's coming up, and Claws with a red as a ghost is also very frightening. Both the major items are up right now, and it looks like a big fight for red. Silent Sep hasn't managed to just sneakily grab Mega though, so this Siphonator can definitely make a big difference if they can get it on someone who can maintain the healing, as we saw before.
Yeah, so Siphonator and Red are going to spawn almost at the same time. From the looks of things, Liths is going to be making a play for Red, as opposed to the Siphonator. Pincer here, though, you can see the read was there from Claws. He knew what they were up to, and Silent Set, Siphonator, almost 200 HP, a smidgen of armor as well. Liths, once again, on the back foot. But we've seen the damage come out unexpectedly, and Silent Set isn't going to be on this Mega. It's Liths, 200, 100. How can they do now that they have such a strong stack on their life leader?
Well, they've traded the items, because Silent Sep also grabbed red, and he already had a lot of health, so great double push here from 2Z. Oh. Silent Sep was so low at the end of that as well. Yeah.
Liths,
Yeah, super
so
close.
well. Oh my god.
You could see the switch just flick there as soon as 2Z caught wind of Lifts just sort of by himself in that corner. Instantly both double pushed with Silent Sep just behind. It couldn't have been executed any more perfect. So you send the Ghost in first to soak up as much damage as possible, and then Silent Sep was able to clean it up. Really nice play.
Set pushing on to Red's gonna take down FaZe. This man always has stat, I swear to god.
Yeah.
Securing the Mega as well. Beautiful play from 2Z. Oh, but they do drop. And now Silent Set. Okay, he's been given the resources, but he has to make good on it. And he has to use them effectively. He is alive now. Is the last one left alive, though?
How do
2
he live
lives
there?
apiece. FaZe and Bars. Yeah, Silent Set. He's covered in grease, and he cannot be caught.
He did a lot of damage while he was sort of plus back in there, and his 2 ghosty boys were able to clean them up, and does preserve his 3 lives still. So that was really, really impressive. But they have had to sacrifice power up for this, for that 3rd life essentially. And FaZe with power up, do a lot of damage. He loves the shotgun as well, doesn't he, GMT?
He does. He's always talking about the shotgun, and I love the shotgun myself. Claws just diving on, stealing that red, and now the aggression. 2Z. Oh god, they're quick, aren't they?
Claws just doing the perfect job of the Ghost, disrupting the enemy setup, doing as much damage as possible.
5.5k damage on Claws. Next closest is Bus Driver with 4.3.
Just doesn't care, does he?
The Belarusian beast unleashed right now, and it doesn't look like Proof have an answer.
Not at the moment. Silent Sep is almost invisible until he knows that there's an opportunity to do some free damage. He's so stacked he can't even pick up that blue. It's like he's, like I say, like he's invisible to the other team. But FaZe is really nicely stacked, so this is their best chance to maybe see if they can convert and finally find Silent Sep and do some actual damage to him.
See what they can do, FaZe. Oh no! Oh no! And even that was a blaster kill. It doesn't bring me any joy.
No.
Rare. Okay, this is it. Upper bracket life on the line, Jahar. Let's listen in with Proof, please.
One on rail.
Careful.
Weak from secret. 2 secret, 1 weak.
Yeah. One on rocket's down.
One top mid.
Over it goes.
One more on rocket on red. Weak. Nice. Kill himself.
One coming ramp.
There's smoke.
Elbows up immediately after red.
Close down.
You can go elbow as well if you want. Maybe just give
Yeah,
it
yeah.
mega or something.
I'll get it.
1 on Mega.
Yeah, mid can
Weak.
die.
See if you can get the mega. Making my way.
One mega now. 2 there. Just doing damage. He's running to LG.
Yeah, he's still there.
On wall.
Minus 80, I think.
Yeah, fight him with you on power up. The trim weak.
Got him.
Connector.
Taking blue.
Blue's up below.
One's-
I have no
One
gun.
really
I have no gun.
Minus 46. Dead.
Well, 2 secret. Both there.
54. Pushing.
Okay, I'm holding red. He's railed at red. At rail, sorry. Rail twice.
Got 2 of them.
We can go megas now, but it's gonna be hard.
I'll try to get it.
I'll push in as a ghost and just check. Ghost took it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play pass
Kyle,
back a little bit.
second. Leave this ghost alive, maybe.
Chasing elbow. Okay, perch.
Yeah, one there.
Target is connector. Chasing directly. He's going round.
Sight on ramp. Rail.
Ramp.
Yep, chase perch. Ghost
Yeah,
away.
yeah, he's on rail. Upper rail. He's on dog.
Play bump again.
He's on heaven. Going
Yeah,
elbow.
okay.
He dropped to rail.
Let's double I'm gonna get. This one's gonna be something.
Target elbow.
Yes, I'm on rail.
He went towards LG. He'll be LG or Mega, I think. Not LG, probably Mega. Yes, Mega.
He's shaft.
Minus 50 only.
2 on rail, sorry.
I'm cutting him off, top shotgun. He's minus 100 up there.
Pushing it.
Check for red.
He's on red.
17
secret.
red. Let's push.
He's playing on the secret.
He's there. Minus
Took a lot,
75.
very weak. He's going up top secret. He's still around there.
Yep. I can heal one mega. Minus
Mega,
100.
yes, I'm pushing Mega.
Target on connector.
Holding Mega.
He's
Sorry.
railed again.
Weak Mega. Literally. He's saving Mega if he can.
One came to shaft. He went for shaft.
Getting Mega now. He got Mega now.
Fuck.
15 Mega.
Getting
Run
red.
LG. Took
One
a
here already.
Oh, blue.
I'm dead.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's-
Incoming Vanguard.
2-0 in the grand finals, and I don't think that's a surprise.